We're going to get a ton of pop-ups very soon because of those. So it's going to take a while to get through them. This, yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to cause me problems.
Special project complete.
Which is really important. Right, so we're going to get all of these now. So Tianqi, you get this every single game, so I'm not going to read that. Looks like, though, because of our Fanatic Materialism, we actually get a bonus to society, which I don't believe you get with every...
Special project complete.
Ethic. Space amoebas. So we got two options for this one: observe them or get a specimen. Now, because we're xenophobic, I am going to take the more aggressive specimen options for these. I don't know if it's the best option. I haven't got a clue, frankly. I don't know some of these events well enough yet. So we'll find out maybe how good it is. Let's take that.
Situation log updated. Special project complete. Special project complete. Special project complete.
A few completed. We've got communications with the Haspal Confederated Systems. 40 influence. So it looks like you might gain more influence than you would otherwise if you find out about them before they do. These guys, well, they have a lot of ethics. They're individualists, they're xenophile, and they're materialists. I should be able to get along quite well with these guys. But the looks of him, definite scum.
Special project complete.
And yet another special project complete. So it looks like, yeah, all done. So society research, yeah, it's only at 90 now, so yeah, just something going on there, isn't there? It's not storing it properly and believe in how it's maybe supposed to work. Let's create an embassy here. These guys are Federation builders, so they're probably quite peaceful, frankly. If you want to read that, you can pause and check it out. Let's, so they were continental, they were focusing on, weren't they? So I need to really get over there pronto. And, I don't think there's any more continental worlds. There's one up there, but it's quite far away still. Tropical world there. Ocean, tropical... Ocean. It's a continental world there, but it's quite far away. Okay. Ancient mining drones. I'm gonna take the take them apart option.
Situation log updated.
We've also got void clouds and crystalline entities.
Situation log updated.
No option for that one. So that one, I'm going to take the break them apart option as well.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so I've got tons of stuff here all of a sudden. So I have to kill them basically to get them going. There's a void clouds observation option here for physics. I'm going to actually research that straight away. Wouldn't mind getting deflectors sooner rather than later, but yeah, I'll do that now. Actually, that star had energy around it, so we've actually acquired that with the outpost, which is really handy. That's something to look out for, actually, a resource on the sun when you're making outposts. Where is my constructor to? Let's get you... We're up to 122. Is there a 3 source of energy down here? There isn't, so I'm just going to move that straight up there. Hopefully we find something. Actually, try and complete that. Right, I need to be keeping an eye on the colony ship up here. Okay, how long? Yeah, I still think I'm going over there.
Construction complete.
Okay. Right, let's get colonizing then. So the initial capital building is a very good idea to stick it on food, because that's the only initial resource you can get with it. But later on, once you upgrade it, it's food and minerals. So minerals, not a bad option either. It also gives adjacency bonuses, so because of that, it's a very good idea to stick it next to tiles that have 2 on the vertical and 2 on the horizontal, so you don't want to stick it on the side. You don't really want to stick it next to research because you don't get adjacency bonuses from research. It's only for energy, minerals and food. So with all of those being mentioned, what are my options? There's science there, science there, science there, and the only 3 in the middle, so to speak, are that tile, that tile, that tile, and that tile, and that's got a blocker on, so I can't put it there. I definitely don't want to stick it there because there's tons of science next to it. That one's not great either, really. That one's got science there. That would be a pretty good tile, but it's on the edge. And it's got science next to it. That as well, but it's science next to it. This is quite a tough choice, actually. It's pretty shitty options here. I'm actually going to put it on that physics tile, so I'm basically going to lose that physics, but I've got minerals and energy I can choose between. I can get some food or minerals there as well. I can also stick buildings there early also, so I think it's about the best tile, just about, maybe. It's a bit close though. Right, so that's going to be colonized, which should prevent them from getting that continental world in theory. We're still making... I've actually got the citizen built there. I should clear a tile here, definitely, so let's clear that one. Might want some extra energy in a bit.
Special project complete.
Void and clouded. I'm gonna... Well, we've got 2 options here. I can take a small bonus of physics and damage to void clouds is increased permanently by 10%. Or I can find them more easily. To be honest, those bonuses are so crap that I'm gonna take that one.
Situation log updated.
So yeah, not very big bonuses whatsoever. So I can track them instead. Which may be crap as well, frankly. Right, so that colony ship is getting down there. Have we found anything over here? Not really. It's an extra engineering. Definitely need to get science up at some point, but we're still struggling for resources, frankly. How are we looking here? Good thing is our neighbours are pretty passive by the looks of it, so I might be able to grow pretty big before taking on anyone or being under any threats. Okay. So I might want to really focus on getting a ton of colony ships out early. Oh, hang on a second. I've said that. Let's pick you up. Okay. I want to definitely complete that mandate though. To get the extra influence. In fact, I now have enough influence to make another outpost, and I think I might want to make it there. Tropical planets, and there's a ton of stars all close to each other, so I should all be able to pick up all of those and all of their resources. Is there a place down here? Looks like they made an outpost there. The AI doesn't tend to, from what I've seen, colonize far away or have outposts far away to its existing territory. So that's a bit of a...
Construction complete.
Well, you can plan things because of that. Right, so we've got more minerals. There now. How much food? 3. So it's growing goods. Once this science ship is done, I'll bring it up here.
System survey complete.
Right, in fact it's done now. So, let's go and check out that system. Hope I don't run into aliens, which I might actually. Yeah, it's a bit risky, frankly, but I'm going to go for it. If I can stop them from expanding, they're going to be smaller and much easier to conquer. First Condoratus colony. A colony ship has gently touched down at the top of a large flat mesa near the equator of Rakiki's roost. This location will serve well as a first landing site, and rivers that flow into the canyons below provide easy access to fresh water. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed, so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Condoratus city on an alien world. Okay, great. So that means they can't colonize a continental world now. I may have to make sure I have some border outposts linked somewhere in between here though, if I'm gonna keep that lane to myself. Let's check out this though in more detail. So you don't actually get the colony straight away, you have to get it up and running, which costs a lot of money, but I had built up quite a bit of money, so that's going to work out well. And I really need another leader at the moment, another science ship I reckon. And well, increase fleet size. You know what? I may even make a corvette here. So I'm gonna make one there. I'm gonna get pirates in a not too distant future. There's a definite chance I could lose a science ship now, which I'm definitely worried about. I want to make sure I can keep this route open as well. Yeah, they're moving about, but not going near to the entry point. And it doesn't take us long to move with the hyperspace technology, luckily. There's less chance of getting caught. And the warp drive, for example, which has a delay. Ooh, that's not good though. Not really good. Okay, spaceports, made corvettes. Mining station is completed. Right, there's no more mining stations I can do there, so I'm actually gonna move this back to here. I may actually make that there. Where are my fleets anyway? Right, they've been up here for ages, but and I forgot about them. Let's bring them home. Group up there. I'm gonna make another corvette then. You know what? What I forgot about, I'm gonna need that constructor over here making an outpost, aren't I? So let's get you over there. If all of this goes well. What's border friction like?
Research complete.
11. Tiny. Right, so powered exoskeletons have been completed. Extra army damage and minerals. Wow. Okay, we've already got robots available. There was an increased chance of us getting robots in the list because the field of the scientist matches this one. They're both industry. Yeah, so that gave us more chance. And if I select it, it's going to be quicker to get completed as well. So this is this is really good here, getting robots up early. They're very expensive though, actually. So having said that, I'm not going to be able to afford them until I can get some money. Okay, this isn't a good sign. Who the hell are you? An identified empire. I have no idea where they've come from. No sign of empires up here previously. They must be over here. I'm gonna have to find out about them in a bit then. When pirates actually form, which should be very soon, I really need my fleet near to my mining stations or my outposts, otherwise they could be attacked. So not sure I want to go looking for another empire up here yet. Spaceport and Vault completed. Got 3 years until the next election. Mass extinction, desolate planet. A planet in the system still wears the fossilized traces of a past ecology on its sleeve. What could turn a thriving biosphere into a blasted wasteland? A special project has been issued to trace the source of this
situation log updated.
Disastrous formation or something it said. Mass extinction, burn planet. One of the planets orbiting the star bears the still open wounds of some past calamity. My science should be done as well. Let's get the science ship back to there. And construct the ship. Let's go and make an outpost there. One of the planets orbiting the star bears the still open wounds of some past calamity. Its surface is a rolling sea of half-melted minerals boiling into a superheated atmosphere. But Condoratus astronomers claim that it may once have supported life. A special project has been issued to study the molten
situation
planet.
log updated.
Yeah, once I get another scientist, I may actually be able to do something about that. Finding those. I need 45 influence to hire another scientist, so I might do that in a minute. Okay. That's not good. Looks like they made an outpost over here. I really need to colonize that quickly or I'm going to lose out on it. Yeah, so I think I should start saving up for a colony ship. Thinking about, well, once I've got enough influence, making another outpost there to connect that up. We're actually losing a lot of money currently. Right. Birth of space piracy. So the feral grin are the pirates. Where is this? The murder squad has pretty much gone back home by the looks of it. Don't know where the pirate base is to. I've got just about a big enough fleet to maybe take on the pirates. Barely. But I need to group out quickly here. I don't know what that is, that's really strange.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, wait it. Okay, they've entered our home system, which is probably a good thing, frankly. That's what all my fleet is. Now, I would love a admiral, but he costs influence. I'd much rather actually get an admiral for free, which you can do sometimes if you're getting enough combat. So that's what I'm probably going to do, rather than waste my rather limited amount of influence that I have. Right, that outpost is getting made. Okay, right, pirates are down there. Where are these? Let's group up and send those down to there as quickly as possible. Now, for short distances, hyperspace is pretty good, so we should be able to get over here pretty quickly.
Station under attack.
Right, we're attacking the station. I may have been a bit slow here though, so hopefully this lasts. In fact, we're over here already. So that's got a strength of 41. Our fleet has 119. In combination, I'll probably have enough. Right, so I've just completed the colony. Excellent. Some money issues are now more under control. And I'm going to colonize, call this system the Montevideo system. Someone asked me to rename something the last Let's Play I did and didn't get a chance to. Okay, so that actual world, which I may rename later on, looks like that. So crappy reassembled ship shelter currently, so ethics are diversion. Future population probably will change their ethics to a degree. And I'm going to put that guide there so I'll get a pop-up to remind me once it's grown. Got a decent amount of minerals. Yeah, it looks like I'm saving up for a colony ship for there straight away. I need to get some energy out quickly though, don't I? Very quickly. So, how can I do that? That guy's growing. You know what? I'm actually going to switch that over in a minute. I'll get this up first. Let's get the help up right there. Okay. So it's lost about half its hit points.
Hostile fleet engaged.
They actually have a leader, which is going to help them, but well, extra fire rate. He's eager, I'm not sure what that does. I'm going to take losses here, and in fact I've already taken losses here, but we should also have help from the mining station. It does fire a bit. Okay, excellent. So you've actually get more details about combat these days as well. There's much more information on this nearly done screen. Not sure how useful it is yet, to be honest though. Right, let's return. I think also returning to your starbase means that your fleet costs less as well in maintenance. Right, so I'm going to have to rehire a couple more of those in a bit, but the pirates are dealt with for the time being. Okay, so they're earning 25 per month. It's far from great, but it's increasing. They only have one planet still, and so did they. There's a tropical world they could colonize there though, and one there. Okay.
Research complete.
Research done, good. So deflectors is now available. Next, I am gonna go for gravitic sensors. Something I should also show you as well. In the first patch, only population increased your tech cost. Now the amount of planets does as well. You can see the fact we got 2 planets has increased it by 10%. So that's something to be wary of. Perhaps you arguably don't want to colonize terrible planets anymore, possibly, at least in some circumstances. I think I'm gonna go for that. Solar panels good. Yeah, I'll go for solar panels, I guess. But I probably need it's a module for spaceports. You probably need a lot of spaceports before that's really useful. They're appearing. Let's actually upgrade this then. I think that's the best we can do. I'm not sure about the name yet, but
Construction complete.
Okay, let's switch. Switch one of those over in a minute. Gotta be careful about money now, actually.
System survey complete.
Okay, repairs done. Where's my science ship to? It's down here. Looks like we didn't find much. Let's finish that system. Okay. Another outpost. Oh, we're a bit short. My constructor ship. I'll get my science ship up there in a minute. I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough time to complete that mandate. It looks this time round. Or enough minerals. Right, let's change that around. Okay. So that's Arctic, that's tropical. That's not quite. Oh, it is within our territory. Good. It didn't look like it though. The hexagon isn't on our colour. But we've gained 1, 2, 3, 4 systems, which is fantastic. So probably a lot of resources there. Border issues, don't have any really. Where's this guy? Surveying. Don't really need to increase my fleet arguably by that much, since no one's really in any danger of attacking me, but might by a bit keep it at 50% of the cap. Or it's not really a cap, you can go beyond.
Complete.
Just costs a lot if you do. Survey done. Right, brilliant. So I've basically found all of these systems within my territory, apart from up here now. So let's go check that out. Okay. Military. What can I do with that? Guy's growing. I'm probably just going to leave him on there. It's an amazing tile. I probably won't even make a building on there, because you have to choose between one or the other. You can't use both once you stick a building on. So I really want a science ship probably coming up, but I can't make one until the colony ship is done. So I'm going to colonize there before they nick it with their territory, which they may do otherwise. I need to get my fleet up there to find out if the aliens are still up there. Same crystalline entity now, so probably. There's an arid world up there, but there's aliens. Space amoeba. I do actually need a fleet to start attacking aliens at some point. If I'm going to clear them out and be able to colonize certain areas.
Research complete.
Okay, research complete. Monument to Purity is completed. Now this is actually what I wanted to turn up. It's the extra influence one. So there's a few of these. The other options, yeah, definitely nowhere near as good as that. That's an interesting one. Frequency tuning. So it's a weapon type, but it looks fit. Not particularly good one, no. Let's grab that then. Okay. Yeah, early on I'm going to want the extra influence. Later on I'm going to want the extra colonizing tax from society in the main. There's a lot to colonize, especially arid stuff up here, but looks of it though, so I need to be getting my way up here maybe.
Construction complete.
Okay, so Spaceport of Volt completed the colony ship. I'm pretty sure I had my science ship go over to this planet at some point, yeah. Lots of tile blockers, which isn't great. Ton of science up there. That looks like the tile I'm going to colonize. That's not too bad, but it doesn't have one there. So, yeah, let's put it there. Okay. It's not as good starting out as that would be, though, isn't it? I would get an extra food, but long term, yeah, I think it's good. Right, so let's start making some ships here. I think I get a couple of corvettes out and then a science ship. Can hire scientists soon. The constructor ship is waiting until something is found here, basically. Minor mandate? I need 2. I might have time to do that. In fact, I probably will. So let's go and grab that. Might be close though. Okay, what is that? That is a science ship. And we should be able to find out what the fast and light travel is. It's hyperdrive, which is the same as ours, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I can trap them in, lock them in completely. They're already locked from going up there. I can stop them from coming down here. So their only escape route is going to be down over here. So I think these guys are going to be really weak. May increase the chance of them trying to attack me though. Those guys are wary. They're actually friendly. So I really don't know how much danger they're in.
Anomaly found.
Right, that can be left for now. I don't have good enough scientists really yet. I think with this fleet a minute, once I get up to 5, I'm gonna look up here. And colony ship there yet. Survey complete. Oh, that's the Ends the Habitable Planets World Survey event. Chain, extra society and extra money. Good. Okay. Yep, right, that's getting up and done. So we've got some extra territory there now. And they
Construction
are locked
complete.
in from this direction. Volt completed construction queue. So I've got the murder squad to move. Right, so I've got to plan out a route up here.